and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're doing an updated what I eat in a day video. If you saw my last update, I have lost nearly 100 pounds. I'm like 2 pounds away now from hitting a 100-pound loss, so I'm really nearly there. If you haven't watched that video, I'll link it up in the cards because it gives you a bit of an overview, a bit of an update as to how the last 6 months have gone. Before I start, I just want to give a little disclaimer that what I'm showing you today is what I eat today. It's not necessarily what I eat every day. Sometimes I eat a bit more, sometimes I eat a bit less. I eat differently every single day, so this is just a snapshot in time, but hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea. In terms of my sort of targets throughout the day, I'm not necessarily counting calories because my dietitian has advised that I don't at the moment. What she has said is that I should focus on getting in enough protein, and if I get in enough protein, the calories should sort of fall in line with the amount that I can eat at the moment. So I'm aiming for 80 to 100 grams of protein. This has recently been upped. I was on 60 to 80. I'm now on 80 to 100. And the idea is that if I eat that much protein, there shouldn't be enough room for me to go over on my calories. I'm not necessarily gonna stick to this method forever. There might come a time where I need a bit more sort of structure, and so I might count calories for a little while. But for me, I don't want to feel like I'm on a diet, and tracking calories makes me feel like I'm on a diet. I want this to feel like more of a lifestyle change, and this is what's working for me at the moment. Things might change in the future, and everyone has their own way and their own methods to making things work. So this isn't any judgment on any way that anyone else is sort of eating and tracking post-surgery. It's just what's working for me at the moment. So I did have a coffee this morning. I didn't film that because I'm not a morning person and I didn't want to come on camera before my coffee. So I'm gonna make some breakfast, and to try and get some protein in early on, I think I'm gonna have some egg with maybe like a bacon medallion on a slice of toast. So that should get me a good protein hit straight away for the day. Oh, and if you're new here, please subscribe and stick around because I'd love to have you. And if you enjoy this video, if you give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. So I'm gonna start off, like I said, with an egg. This egg will have 6.5 grams of protein in it. I'm also gonna have 2 of these bacon medallions. So it's basically bacon with the fat trimmed off, so you get all the goodness without the fat. So just to give you an idea of calories for this bacon, 2 of these grilled is 54 calories, so it's really quite low calorie in comparison to actual bacon, which, you know, this says it has 75% less fat. So it's a really nice way to still get some bacon in, because I love a bit of bacon without all the extra fat and calories. And 2 slices is going to have 10.5 grams of protein. So add that to the 6.5 of the egg. That's 17 grams of protein in my breakfast alone. So I'm just gonna pop 2 slices into the air fryer to get them cooked. I love using the air fryer for cooking things like bacon, because any extra little bits of fat left on the bacon will just drip on through, and it cooks it super easy and super quick. So we'll pop that in, and I'm just going to fry up the egg using a little bit of this spray light. This is the Aldi version of Fry Light. It's just 1 calorie per spray to make sure my egg doesn't stick to the pan. Poached eggs are definitely my favorite, but for today I'm doing it quick and easy, so we'll do a little fried egg. Whilst my egg is frying, I'm going to pop my slice of toast in to have the egg and bacon on. So this is how my breakfast is looking. So in terms of protein, we had 6.5 grams for the egg, 10.5 for the bacon, and the bread actually had 4.3 grams in, which surprised me. So that brings my total for breakfast to 21.3 grams. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to eat all of this because my restriction in the morning is sometimes a little bit tighter, but we'll see how much I can get through, and I'll show you what's left if there is any. So as I suspected, I didn't manage to eat all of the breakfast, so I left about half a slice of toast. So I've adjusted my figures now. So the bread had 2.15 grams of protein, meaning that I've just had 19.15 grams of protein for breakfast, which I'm really happy about. It gives me a really good start to the day. I'm about 20% of the way to my target. So I'm really happy, and that's going to keep me full pretty much until lunch. In fact, probably quite definitely up until lunch. But if I do feel like I need a snack, I will come back and show you what I have. Otherwise, I'll see you at lunchtime. So it's a couple of hours later now. So I'm gonna make some lunch, and my lunches are really basic and boring and repetitive. I essentially pretty much have a chicken breast for lunch every day. Now, this isn't gonna work for everyone, but I really enjoy it, and it gives me like a huge whack of protein, and it's quick and easy. So if I'm out and about, I might get something a little bit more interesting for lunch. But when I'm at home, I just grab a chicken breast, get some sweet chili sauce, have a little dip, and enjoy it. And that's what's been working for me recently. So I buy these cooked roast chicken breasts from Tesco. You get 2 in a pack. They do come with the skin on, but I remove the skin and I just eat the breast. Each one of these has 26.1 grams of protein in. So that's a huge hit of protein for the day. And then I have this reduced sugar sauce from Blue Dragon. It's the sweet chili sauce to give it some super yummy flavor. It's not too high in calories or anything. 100 grams, which is like over a third of this bottle, has 135, and I just have like maybe a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna have some of these grapes alongside my chicken to get some fresh fruit into my body. We'll have some vegetables with dinner so that we're making sure we're getting all those nutrients in. I'm not the best at getting my fruit and veg in at the moment because I focus so much on protein, but I'm trying to make sure that at least with lunch and dinner I get some kind of fruit or veg just to make sure, you know, I'm getting all that goodness in. So this is what my, oh no. Oh no, that was obviously gonna happen. Okay, we need to not have sweet chili sauce on our grapes. Wow. But this is what my lunch looks like. As I said, I know it's not the most exciting, and I would normally have like something else with it, but I'm still quite full from my breakfast, so this is all that I need. And if I have if I want to snack later on, I will do that. But as I said, the chicken has 26.1 grams of protein in, which brings me up to 45.25 already for the day, which is really good. I'm almost halfway to my higher target of 100, and yeah, I'm over halfway to the lower end of my target, which is 80. So really happy with that. And I'm really excited about my lunch. So that's all that matters. Sometimes it doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing or what other people look at as an exciting meal. If you enjoy it and it gives you what you need, then, you know, so be it. So I'm going to go and eat my chicken and try and get the sweet chili sauce off my grapes, because I should have known that was going to happen. So it's mid-afternoon now, and I'm going to make myself a coffee because I'm feeling a bit sleepy and I need to wake up. I try and have 2 coffees a day. Sometimes it's free, but I try and have about 2, like 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Sometimes when I'm in the office, that becomes 3, but I'm just going to allow it. I'm going to let it be. So I'm going to make a quick coffee now. I might put some syrup in it. Not like syrup, you know, those sugar-free syrups, just, you know, give it a bit of an extra flavour. And then hopefully that'll help me to, you know, wake up a little bit because, you know, I'm a little bit sleepy today, but it's all good. We're getting there. So I used about 100 mils of milk, so that's another, I think it's a 3.6 grams of protein on the bottle. So I'm getting my protein in even with my coffee. Let's do a little taste test. Oh yes, that's exactly what I needed. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my coffee, and I'll see you later for a snack or dinner, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm so glad I put a little bit of syrup in it. You know, it's making it feel a bit special and super yummy. So yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy this now. I couldn't quite finish the coffee, as yummy as it was. I find getting liquids in sometimes harder than getting food in. So I very rarely finish a coffee. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave this behind, but that's okay. Better than forcing myself to drink it and being overfull. But it was super, super yummy. So it's very tempting to keep going, but no, I have to listen to my body and stop. But yeah, it was exactly what I needed to perk me up. So it's quite a few hours later now, and it's time to make dinner. It's a bit of a late dinner tonight, so I'm really glad I've got a quick and easy meal to make tonight, because this section of today's video is very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. On a weekday when I've had a long day at work, I love cooking HelloFresh for dinner, especially meals from the Calorie Smart range. They have under 650 calories, so it's really helpful helpful for those who need to watch our calorie intake. And this meal in particular, which, spoiler alert, was absolutely gorgeous, had over 43 grams of protein in it, which is so good to help me get a huge hit of protein at the end of the day. With my current goal being between 80 and 100 grams of protein, this hits a huge percentage of my protein goal for the day. I've talked recently a few times about how I'm really struggling for meal inspiration at the moment, and that's one of the best things about HelloFresh for me, is that all I have to do is log on and look at a menu of gorgeous, yummy food and pick what I fancy for that week. I don't have to sit there and rack my brain for ideas. It's all there in front of me. And also, I don't have to remember to do the food shop because everything that I need arrives on my door exactly when I need it. So it just makes cooking so much easier. And that's something that is so beneficial for me because it takes away all of those barriers, like I've forgotten to do the food shop, or I haven't got everything I need, or I can't think of any ideas. It's a way for me to have quick, yummy and healthy meals in a really easily accessible way. For anyone else who is watching their calories and maybe struggling to come up with meal inspiration, I would highly recommend that you check out HelloFresh. And if you want to use my code on screen, which is HelloTrina60, you can get 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 boxes, plus a free gift. Please let me know if you do try out HelloFresh. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. So after dinner, with it being such a late meal, I was so tired that we just got ready and went to bed. So I didn't film a wrap up in true Trina style, so I'm doing that now. That HelloFresh meal was so good. I'm just editing it now and I want to cook it again. It was so yummy, and Adam liked it as well. We both wolfed it down, so I will definitely make that again. Like I said, HelloFresh makes weekdays so much easier for us. It just takes away any chance of me messing up with my evening meal. So I do honestly recommend HelloFresh. I've been using HelloFresh for years. Before they started working with me, I've been recommending HelloFresh to you, so I highly recommend. So looking back at my protein intake for the whole day, let's do a sum up of everything. So with breakfast, I had 19.15 grams of protein. My lunch was 26.25. I had 2 coffees with about 3.6 grams of protein each in the milk. I did have a packet of Walker's baked cheese and onion crisps off screen. They had 1.6 gram of protein, not much, but I'm going to count it. And I also had a cheese string, and that had 4.6 grams of protein. So that was a little bit better in terms of a snack. The meal from HelloFresh had 43 grams of protein, and I finished the day with a little hot chocolate, which had another 3.6 grams of protein in the milk. I quite often finish my day with a low calorie hot chocolate. It just, you know, makes me feel like I've had a treat at the end of the day, hits my chocolate urges, and it's something that makes me feel really good at the end of the day. So that brings my total to 98.2 grams of protein, which I'm over the moon with. My goal is between 80 and 100, like I said. So I'm absolutely delighted to have hit so close to the top range. I nearly got that 100. So this was a really good day for me. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this was just one day. Not every day looks the same. That would be a little bit boring, but this is just one random day. So if you want me to keep making videos like this so that I can show you lots of different days, for example, a day where I'm out of the house a little bit more, let me know, because I really enjoyed filming this. So I'd love to make more for you, because I also love watching other people's videos like this. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And thank you again to HelloFresh for sponsoring. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.